Hi, hello, and welcome to another video. So, it's been a few months since I've done commentary over a video. The last video I uploaded, I thought about doing commentary over it, but I decided not to. I figured I could do it over this one instead. So, if you prefer no commentary, maybe check that video out. But if you're interested in knowing what's been going on, and just, a little life update, then continue watching this one and I'll be going over that. I recently moved to Japan, which I did mention on my community page tab thing, and it's been going pretty great. I wanted to share what it was like moving here, how I'm feeling, what the vibe is, all that good stuff. So the first day, the day right before I actually landed in Japan, I was super stressed, I think, or excited, I don't know, but I barely slept. And then once I got to my plane on time, because it always stresses me out to make it to, something that's scheduled, like literally anything, I'm always stressed. It was pretty easygoing. I didn't have any issues catching my flight. I didn't have, anything crazy happen other than just kind of getting through it and having a bit of a layover in Detroit, I think. And then after that, it was, I think, 9 or 10 hour flight to Japan. And on that second flight, I was hoping I would sleep after not sleeping that well the night prior and getting up at like 3 a.m. to make a 4 a.m. flight. And guess what happened? I didn't sleep. I probably power napped for 30 minutes. After that, that was about it. I don't even think it was really a power nap. I pretty much just sat and listened to music and watched movies for that whole flight. And then once I landed here, it was about 2 or 3 p.m. I was fully, expecting to be going through like the crazy train system through the busy time frame. It was very stressful, again, for me to go through the train system here because it was very packed. Eventually, after an hour and a half and taking trains and transferring lines and all that stuff, we made it to our apartment. And I think that I don't even know what I did at that point. I think I just chilled because I was like, there's nothing really that I can do at the moment, and I should probably just stay up to try and get my sleep schedule straightened out. But I ended up going to bed early. I probably went to bed about 7 or 8 p.m. And then for the entirety of that week and a little bit into the week after, I think I just continued to get up at like 4 in the morning or something like that. I would just be up really early in the morning and go to bed really early, which isn't normal for me. I usually go to bed probably about 10:30ish, almost 12ish maybe. It just depends on what I have going on the next day. But yeah, so that's what that was like. And then after we got here and I got kind of settled in, I spent a lot of my time unpacking all of our stuff because he had just moved into our apartment anyways, and our stuff had just shown up. And just kind of going out and getting groceries and any other house necessities. And then as we had time, we went out to Tokyo. And we live about an hour or so away from Tokyo, just depending on where you go in Tokyo. It's like in reality, you can make it to like the edge of Tokyo in 20 to 30 minutes, if that, something like that. But anywho, it's been going great here. I think the only thing that I dislike or don't love is the humidity. It's just so humid during the summer. And it's just insane for me because I grew up in North Carolina, so it gets really humid there and the weather's it just changes a lot. So coming here, the humidity is just way worse. And I thought North Carolina was bad, but it's way worse here. I feel like you step outside and you feel kind of fine, but then like 15 minutes in, you're like sweating. You know, just even stepping right outside of our apartment, you can feel the heat and the like density in the air. There's nothing much you can do about it. You just kind of keep like a rag on you or something to kind of pat the sweat away and try to stay in the shade. Staying in the shade kind of helps, or carrying an umbrella. I think that's all I wanted to say about moving here. I said before that I wanted to start doing vlogs, and I think I'm getting a bit better at recording where we go because I just got a new phone. Hopefully something should be coming out soon. I also sort of wanted to go over just my job situation. I know in previous videos I talked a bit about what I do. I was a graphic designer where I used to live, and unfortunately I did have to leave that job in order to be with my spouse in Japan. So I don't have that job anymore. We tried to work out some sort of remote position, but it didn't go through for like different reasons. So at the moment I plan to go back to college online and maybe a certificate of some sort, or go for my master's or something like that. So we'll just see how that goes. And I'm kind of casually looking for a job. I really want something that's part-time and still graphic design. And yeah, that's all I'm really looking for. I did see if there were any positions available here, but I'm really unsure about getting a job in Japan because it seems like 9 times out of 10 they want you to know Japanese or some other language depending on the company, and I don't know any other language other than English. I don't think that I would be a good fit for the jobs around here unless it's an international sort of company that's open to having employees that just know English. And that's not a big deal. I can always find something remote over in the United States. It's just a matter of, you know, checking all of those boxes as far as hopefully being part-time, being graphic design, and then them being okay with me working in a different time zone. But we'll see how that goes. If anything changes, I will share it here, you know, in case anyone would just like to know, I guess. Because I feel like a lot of artists seem to be designers somehow. We just somehow become graphic designers. So I'll share that if anything changes. But yeah, so otherwise I'm just hanging out, and I have just been trying to record videos when I have the time, you know, putting job applications through, looking into scholarships for college. Hopefully I should have a vlog up soon. I have had so many things going on lately, so I've been recording when I've had the chance, and I just got a new phone and it records videos really well. So I think that it's gonna make my life way easier. I'm recording out in public, even though I feel like I shouldn't feel that insecure about it because I've seen multiple people record in public out here and it's no big deal. There are people who are kind of curious and they're kind of looking, but everyone just keeps going on with their day and they're just like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And, you know, they move on. So we'll just see. Hopefully I have that out soon. I have some stuff going on this weekend that I want to record, and then maybe it'll just be one big kind of thing. So yeah, look out for that. And I think that's all I have to share. I'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks so much for watching, and thank you so much for still following if you continue to follow even after I moved and all that stuff. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.
Mm-hmm.